you want to start all that again then? Rewind the last 30
Or do you want to do the pinky part?
Jeez, Wayne, what do you think we're going to do today?
We do as we always do every night. Bang the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
Oh, you know when they say the pinky in the brain, one is a genius, the other's insane. Guess which one's the insane one?
Good morning, everyone. It's Sunday. You know what that means. Welcome along to Train Sim World 3. And the weekend may be over, but that doesn't mean that the fun has to stop. So, without further ado, let's go to those trains. And it's so hot at the moment, it's unbearable. So we may as well go somewhere hot. And I'm thinking California, the Pennisula corridor. And the scenario we are going to do is number 2 here, clean and tidy. Join this service on its final stops into San Jose before taking the train out of service and operate it back to the Central Equipment Maintenance and Operations Facility just north of the station. That was a mouthful. And I imagine if Simon found out that mouthful, he'd have a lot of things to say about it.
Water that, is there?
No, there doesn't. I don't know. Actually, it's very deceiving from this angle. Because it looks like there is something in the bottom of it.
I think it was low.
I think it looks very low as well.
Well, take it, get rid of it, and then I'll have another one.
Hold on, then I'll soon tell you. Let me. Oh no, I can't reach my foot. My foot is too short. Oh, that's terribly disappointing. Yeah, exactly. Get up off your ass. Oh, there is a little trickle. There is a little trickle in the bottom of that. Perfect segue to describe you and the cheerleaders, a little trickle.
Now he's going there.
Hey, I get to go there because it's Sunday.
You know what that means?
What does it mean?
Go away.
That...
No.
But I can't go away. Because if I go away, then who takes over this... Who takes over the... They're left with you for 40 minutes. That's where everyone's like... Everyone does what they're doing on Twitter at the moment. Nope. They just get up and walk away.
No, it's like, shelter for 40 minutes, run for the hills.
Yes, run for the hills. Run for the hills and don't come back, because all it would be...
I saw a fast train pass.
Yes, I thought I saw a fast train pass as well. I have no idea where we are.
Let's even get this in the box. Without looking.
You want to get it in the box without looking. Okay, for context, folks, here's what he's about to do. He is about to throw a bottle over his head. 1 litre, an empty bottle of... Hold on, let me do some product placement here. As the sparkling blueberry and raspberry flavoured water over his head to a green box, which is about, I would say, 6 to 10 feet behind him. Will he make this shot or not?
Let's find out. Well, you can't find out, we can find out.
Absolutely, we can find out. That didn't go in. It did, and then it bounced right out.
Ah.
It essentially hit one of the cans, bounced up onto the top rim, and it went to the left. That's what it did.
So it did went in, but it didn't.
It did went in, but it didn't. The story of your life with the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. 2 for 0. 2 for 0 on insults.
Hang on a second, I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, that's what they said as well. Oh, that's 3. Have you got anything else you can put in that bin? You. But you can't put me in the bin. You cannot physically put me in the bin, I'm afraid. I am the person that keeps this channel moving. I am the person that does the videos, that turns the videos, that makes sure there is content for this channel to go. You are merely the sidekick. I am Batman, you are Robin.
Okay.
Would you like me to continue going down this route?
Okay.
I am the brain, you are Pinky.
So what shall we do tonight, Brain?
Same thing we do every night.
I was going to do that.
Oh, you were going to do that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay then. Oh, I've got to let him have his moment, don't I? Do you want to start all that again then? Rewind the last 30
Well, do you want to do the Pinky part?
Jeez, Blaine, what do you think we're gonna do today?
We do as we always do every night. Bang the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
Oh, you know when they say the Pinky and the brain, one is a genius, the other's insane. Guess which one's the insane one?
Me?
And guess which one is the genius?
You.
Well, it has to be, because if it said you, everyone definitely runs for the hills then. Seriously. I mean,
Mind you, if I was a genius, I would go to Russia and bitch slap Putin.
bitch slap Putin! There are, that solves the war with Ukraine and Russia, doesn't it? Mr. Putin, Comrade Pool to see you. Comrade Pool, da, vodka. And then he just goes, have a bitch slap up the side of your face.
Like, no more war.
How would... Morning, looking at a one-stopper. Ooh. My new teammate is giving me intel.
Now, is your new teammate not going to walk out and he can't race at 2 o'clock?
No, hey, can I say something? Even though I had a disaster race at Deep Forest Raceway when I was absolute, I will give you context, okay?
Right.
Because you weren't here when this race happened.
No.
Okay, so I did what I always do with the GR4 races. I brought out the Scirocco.
Okay.
Now I was really struggling with it all through the practice. I was like, oh, what's going on here? And then I looked at the Deep Forest Raceway and found a setup. Now this setup is a Le Mans setup for it.
Okay.
So now Le Mans and Deep Forest Raceway, two completely different circuits, but in a weird way they're actually quite similar, because Le Mans, plenty of long straights, tight corners and little tight wiggly bits. Deep Forest Raceway, two very fast straights, loads of wiggly bits in the middle.
Yes.
I whacked it on. Instantly I felt in the groove with the Scirocco. We come to qualifying, right? I am there, I am feeling good. I think to myself, right, if I can be a second behind the really fast guys here like I normally am, we're doing well. No problem. Because all through they were doing times in the 31s. I was around the 33s, maybe sneaking into the 32s. So come to qualifying, there goes everyone else. My first lap I do, our good German friend, Mr. Weifu guy,
Yes.
he comes out to the pits, and as he comes out to the pits, veers sharp right into me, I'm off the track. So I'm thinking to myself, Lucy mate, check your fucking mirrors.
Skill issue.
Skill issue, exactly. Major league skill issue. Did I do that? Yes, I did do that. That's fine. And now let me go to that one there. Perfect. There we go. So, I reset. Have a couple of tour laps around. Make sure I get the feel of the car again.
Yeah.
Right. Come straight onto a fast lap. And I do a mid 32, the fastest I've ever gone. I'm thinking to myself, oh hello, this feels good. This feels really, really good.
Okay.
So now the tyres have worn out completely. So right, because the fuel load's loaded, let's go and whack some new tyres on it. As I'm coming up to start my fast lap on the new tyres, the new guy that's come in, he's then sitting in the middle of the racing line, blocking everyone like he's doing all through qualifying.
Okay.
So and I'm like, and I can literally, because I can see the driver's chat as well at the same time, and he's like, and everyone's like, get it off the racing line, stop blocking. So I thought, that's fine. But because the last corner is a really sharp hairpin, I'm then thinking to myself, right, okay, he's still in front of me. I can use him as a slingshot down the main straight. So I do that. I use him as a slingshot down the main straight.
Okay.
Then, as I'm coming around the lap, I catch up to my new teammate, who's on his own prep lap to start his fast laps as well.
Mm-hmm.
As he's then winding up down the long back straight, I've caught up to him, and I'm using him as a tow down the back straight.
Okay.
He then stays in front of me for the hairpin, and I'm using him as well to get down to the start finish line. Let's have a look at Rockstar Pool here. That's probably the worst Irish accent I can do this early in the morning. What's he gonna do? He's using a slipstream. He's gone fastest! And I'm like, shit, where did that lap come from?
And what lap did you do?
I did a very low 31. Very low. And then here comes Andy Bianchi. He goes faster. Here comes who is it? Colby Justin. He goes faster. Icon, he's behind Superpower, who's behind me. So I'm stuck right in the middle of all the fast guys. Anyway, we get practice out of the way. Let me just...
Well, that was qualifying.
That was qualifying, sorry, yeah. Well, qualifying is practice, essentially.
Yeah.
Because we don't actually have a physical qualifying session. You either have to have practice race, practice, or race for fun. Something like that. So, come the race, and in the race, I've decided, right, because he don't clamp down on tyres or anything, because he doesn't say you have to run 2 tyres, I thought to myself, right, 25 laps, I know the softs can last 9 laps, just.
Yeah.
Let's do a 2-stop on softs. Corby Justin's got the same idea, but this race, I was hanging with all we'd lost Superpow. Icon had come up to join us, and it was me, Icon, Corby Justin, and Andy Bianchi for 8 laps. We were literally nose to tail with each other. I'm having a good scrap with Icon over who's going to be the one to challenge the first 2. Right? We are giving each other space. He's racing me hard, but he's racing me very fair.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden Icon disappears because he's got damage. And I'm thinking, right, well, it's just the 3 of us now. I've got 3rd. Because they're starting to pull away themselves. Me and Justin decide the 2-stop is right. Andy Bianchi's decided, no, it's got to be the 1-stop that's right.
Yeah.
So, for the first 8 laps, I'm there literally fighting with the top guys. It all went downhill from there. So I'm coming up to the new boy, pass him down the main straight.
Yep.
No hassle, no fuss. No, sorry, I'm with Justin at this time. Sorry, I'm with Justin. I do apologize, I got that in the wrong order. I'm with Justin. So we're both 2-stopping. And me and Justin are still having this absolute cracking fight. Then he goes a little wide in one corner. I go up the inside. Think about a move up the inside of one corner. I back away from it.
Yeah.
As you would do, because the gap was closing. I then get slapped with a 2-second penalty. And I'm there thinking, what did I do?
Yeah.
I did absolutely nothing there. And even Justin afterwards said, what did you get that 2-second penalty for? I said, I have no clue, mate, because normally you get a penalty that big, I hit someone. And he goes, what, you didn't hit me?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I know I didn't hit you because I've got feedback going through this. It would tell me if I hit you. Because it rumbles in my hand if I hit you. Or it would make one of those strange noises. So I took my 2-second penalty. I've then lost Justin. So I'm thinking, alright, okay, I'm probably fighting Andy Bianchi here now.
Yeah.
He makes his pit stop. He comes out behind us. I then go to make my second pit stop.
Okay.
I go into the pits as per normal. With right behind. I'm still with Justin. Okay, we've still the gap's not got bigger, but it's not got smaller either. Make my pit stop, come out of the pit stop. I've now got a 3-second penalty for crossing the white line on the pit entry. And I'm thinking, well, no, because I crossed where the line was jagged. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
So now my race is absolutely ruined. So I think, okay, right, now then, let's just concentrate on finishing as high as we can now.
Yeah.
So we're coming up to the new boy. I pass him on the back straight.
Okay.
Into the hairpin. Absolutely fine, no problem with that move, but he sticks with me down the main straight because he's done basically the same what I did to my teammate. He takes me into the first corner. Right, he's followed me from the hairpin through the fast chicane, over the crest, down the start finish line. He's passed me into the first corner, and then he's gone in a little too deep. But because the first corner's a hairpin, I've took the racing line, and I thought, right, well, he's gone a little deep, I'll just do the switchback on him. Perfect switchback.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, he's disappearing off to the right. It looks like he's absolutely lost it.
Yeah.
Nothing through the force feedback thing. Absolutely nothing through the force feedback. I was like, I didn't hit you, he got close to me. I was like, I did not hit you. So I carry on. I'm then catching up to Lucy, who's everyone's done one stop. Me and Justin are the only ones that have done a 2-stop. He's up in P4 or 5 at this point. I'm in I was in P6. Yeah, I was in P6. I caught Lucy. I passed him.
Yeah.
He then stuck with me on the penultimate lap, and I've got the footage on my memory pen still. I will show you. He then tried the most ambitious dive bomb into the final corner you are ever going to see. Right? And he disappeared off into the runoff area.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, dude, that move was never on. Never on in a million years. But I can't shake him. I just can't shake him. And then what's he do on the last lap? He does the same move again. But this time as I'm turning into the corner, he's touched the back of me, sent me off, and he's gone through and taken my position. And I'm thinking to myself, I am not having that.
No.
I'm not having that, because that's just completely out of order. So I then put in my protest, as you should do, because as far as I'm concerned, he's hit me,
Yeah.
and he's gained a position off it. All the while, I'm looking at the replay myself, and I can see that I've not touched Schumacher. I have not touched Schumacher. He's lost it himself. So I'm like, right, well that's fine. There'll nothing happen there. Back come the stewards. I get a 10-second penalty.
Okay.
Because I hit Schumacher.
How?
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking. I even said to Rob afterwards, because Rob was like, I didn't watch the race, but you know what happened. I said, look, the new guy finished P5. I finished. Well, we're not going to talk about where I finished. We had a debrief ourselves afterwards. And what happened? What did you get that penalty for? And I showed him. I told him. I said I went up the hairpin, the first corner.
Just overshot a little bit.
He overshot it. I went underneath him.
So did you with this CalTrain.
So did I with the CalTrain. Yeah, we got 3 CalTrains in a row there. Look, can you just see the second one? I want that as a thumbnail. Bish bash wallop, golly wallop picture. There you go. And he was like, well, yeah, that don't sound like a 10-second penalty to me. I said, it's not, because I never touched him. And then what really, really set me over the edge, the decision came back about what happened with Lucy. No penalty to him. No penalty. And I showed Rob the footage, and he goes, if what he's saying about Schumacher is right, they're the exact same incident. So why hasn't Lucy got a penalty?
Yeah, that's...
And honestly, so I turned round and I was fuming. Because Schumacher was then in the driver's chat saying, I'm a disgrace to the fucking country. For driving dirty because you're faster. I said, mate, I didn't touch you. And at that point, I was like, because when this goes out, it's the endurance. I think it's the endurance race around Nürburgring. Is it? No, it's not. It's high speed ring. I warned them all for Brands Hatch. I said, that's it. If people are going to drive me like an absolute see you next Tuesday,
Yeah.
then I'm going to start doing it to you. And the first person that cries, I'll just refer you to this week, what I said last week. And I'll say, you were warned. Drive me like a a-hole and I'll drive you like a a-hole. And what made it even worse was, as soon as Super put out the warning and said, I need all the reports in by this time, Lucy then afterwards says, don't tell Rockstar Pool 69 that I just outbroke myself.
Yeah.
Well, that's an admission! How much more of an admission do you want? And he's just
Question.
there. Go on then.
What are you doing at the back of the train?
What am I doing in the back of the train? Well, we
Yeah.
got to go take this to the carriage works, to the carriage sidings.
Bloody hell, the cab's high up there.
Yeah, that's where the cab is. That's where the cab on this gallery car is.
Yeah. Anyway, back to your...
But no, that was the story. I absolutely had the race from hell. My worst finish. And this week, I swore I'm gonna Brands Hatch. I am gonna absolutely bring the noise this week. And all through practice, I was like, oh, I can't do this. I can't do. I just lost all confidence. And then I was. This was when did you go somewhere this week? Yes, you were in Scotland this week, weren't you? Well, this
Yeah.
week as we're recording it. I was like, I need to have some confidence back in. What am I doing wrong? So I watched a video, and he was driving the Renault Megane GR4 car, which apparently is an absolute screamer of a car.
Yeah.
And so I'm watching him, how he takes the racing lines, how he does everything, and I thought, okay, let's try this Renault. Excuse me. Let's try this Renault as opposed to the rocket ship this week. See what that's like. Oh my god! I found a setup for it because Brands Hatch is very similar, I would say, to the Nürburgring. It's very tight, it's very compact, it's very twisty,
Yeah.
and it's very undulating as well. So I took the Nürburgring setup, put it on the rocket ship. The Renault Megane. Instantly down in the low 29s, and I was struggling in the high 31s with the rocket ship.
Yeah.
And what makes it even funnier is my teammate is going to use the Lambo now, and he's in the 30s, and yet with the Veyron that he was intending to use, he was in the 29s as well. And I'm thinking, so how the hell are you getting that Veyron to where you need to get it? Because that Veyron is twice the weight of the Scirocco that I was using, and it's only got 80 more horsepower. How the hell are you getting that lump of lard around that, caught in that quicker time? But no, I want to do well this weekend because Rob is going to be in commentary with Super. So,
Yeah.
put it this way, if anyone does step out of line, I've got the entertainment side all sorted. Because as soon as I put them off into the gravel at turn 1, I want Super and Rob to be watching. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I never showed you that incident, did I? Where Rob lost it completely.
I don't think you did.
No, he had just had enough of Lucy and his disgusting driving. So he thought that they weren't watching. He honestly thought they weren't watching. So he just decided to spin Lucy and put him in the wall, literally as Super turned to him and see what was going on. And as soon as Super saw it, oh, Rob, Poor Rob. And and then all you saw afterwards was Rob going on an absolute tirade about people driving him like an absolute dickhead.
Oh,
It was the funniest thing. It can't be as funny though as there was a lot of funny moments in the Super Championship last year.
I'm surprised you have put because you record the race footage for that, do you?
No. What I'm doing at the moment is I'm saving the replays. I'm saving the full replays. So when it comes time that I need some content, before maybe the Super Championship next year, if I'm still in it, I think I will be. I'm going to put all those races up so everyone can, get a little hype for the championship, so to speak. Although who knows, maybe Gran Turismo 8 will come out next year. They seem to sporadically bring out Gran Turismos when they feel like it.
When it's ready.
So, but no, I honestly I enjoyed racing the first 8 laps of Deep Forest Raceway. I didn't enjoy the last 17 after that. But Brands Hatch this week, it's a new Ian, a more aggressive Ian. I will take no crap from anybody.
Finishes 5th.
That sounds about right.
Different Ian, same old shit.
That sounds about right. Although you have to wonder if all that crap didn't happen. In hindsight, Andy Bianchi won the race on a one-stop. So he won the race with a one-stop. The one-stop was faster for a change.
And it worked.
And I'm usually the king of the one-stops. You have to wonder if I had chose one-stop, what would have happened? What seriously would have happened?
Probably 2nd.
Well, no,
Third?
Icon had found his speed. So
Could have been 3rd.
he could have been. I'm actually waiting until August because apparently Icon's not going to be racing the whole month of August. Which means there's an open goal there for me to still finish 5th.
Well, that's like not having Nicky Lauda for
No, that would be like
few
not having.
races.
That would be like not having Max Verstappen.
Mm.
Now, you can't say Nicky Lauda in the same name as. Mind you, they are both Austrian. Icon is this 15-year-old. Because I was saying to it because after it calmed down afterwards, we were all just generals chatting, and we were all basically we were chatting about those 8 laps, and the conversation went, I want to be able to tell my grandkids, when you turn into this famous esports racer, I raced that guy and I was beating his ass for about 10 seconds. I raced that man. Something like along those lines. And there's Icon in his usual cheeky selfies, like, yeah, but you got to catch me first. I was like, mate, what was I doing in the other race? Raging about penalties? Yeah, that also happened as well. But no, in the debrief with Rob, he was like, yeah, don't worry about it. You had a bad race.
Yeah.
You had a bad race. I mean,
everyone has bad races.
Everyone has one. Maybe that was just my one. I got that one out the way. But what they have decided, because after the break. Oh, speaking of, after the because the break happens after the 16th and goes right through to the 6th of August. I think it is. I think we're back on the 13th.
Yeah.
So when we go down to the Southeast Territory, we can leave any time you want to leave. So if you want to leave nice and early, go do something in London, we can do that.
Yeah. Or something later.
Or something later, exactly.
Problem is, though, if we do it early, we're going to be there at lunch, just after lunch.
We could have lunch in thingy and then do something, couldn't we? I'm sure we could find something to do.
Have lunch first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or have 2 lunches. You never know. I'm talking out of my drivel here, aren't I'm talking drivel as no. Look at that. I've talked 28 minutes about last week's race that you weren't here for.
I know by this time I was. What time is it?
The time now is
I know what
9:30.
I know what I was doing this time last week. Doing a 45-minute walk from Bucksburn to Dice. Actually, no, I'll tell a lie. The hotel was 45 minutes,
Yeah.
but where the site of Bucksburn Station was, I said
Yes.
Bucksburn, to Dice Station was an hour.
Was it?
Yeah.
The train requires a wash. Okay, that's fine. We'll go put it through the carriage wash then. Take it slow through the carriage wash. Okay, so... I tell you what. I've got an idea then for...
Thumbnail.
Thumbnail. I think I was going the wrong way there. Yeah, I want to go this way. Switch the point. Switch the point. Is that point switched? Nope, that needs switching. I've got an idea for a thumbnail here. Don't get me wrong, the 3 CalTrains in a row is a good thumbnail, but I've got a better idea for a thumbnail.
You want to put it through the washer.
Of course I do.
How many miles per hour do we have to do all?
I don't know. Well, it can't be as worse as
3.
3. It really can't be as bad as that, can it? Mind you, I did it Gangnam style afterwards, so let's have a look. Come on in 913. Let's go. Let's go for a walk. But no, it can't be as worse as the walk that I did. Okay, mine wasn't as bad as yours, but in context, it actually was.
Which walk did you do?
So I got to Hengud station on the Bargode line.
Yeah.
It was a bit warm, so I was like, right, I need a drink. There's a Tesco 10 minutes away.
Okay.
They cancelled a train to Bargode. And then they cancelled the return journey. So I was like, right, I've got 30 minutes here. 30 minutes, plenty of time to go get some drink. Get down there. There you go. Here's your thumbnail.
Ooh,
Oh, look
lovely.
at that. Plenty of time. The problem is, the route is all downhill. And the first part from the road up to the train station, the hill is like that.
Ah.
The hill is like that.
Reminds me of Saltash.
Saltash, yeah. So the rest of it's sort of alright, not bad. I went under this massive viaduct. You'd love that viaduct because it's Hengo high level.
Yes.
You'd love
Yes, Hengo. Yes, I have heard of that.
and as well, it's also now a walking path. Oh yeah, we're going through the carriage wash. It's also it's also now on a path as well, so you can walk part of the old Great Western Line over that viaduct.
Yeah,
It gives you a cracking view, I tell you.
Jeff Marshall did that once.
He did. So I got down to Tesco, got me a couple of 1.5 litre bottles of Cherry Max. I thought, that'll do me, no problem. Get them in my bag, right? Start walking back. Uphill all the way. I'm just concentrating myself on getting up that hill. Go underneath the viaduct. Do a little vlog piece for the viaduct to show you how big and impressive it was. I get to that really steep part. I start climbing up. Instantly I regretted the fact that I went to Tesco for a drink. Because my bag was heavy, it was pulling me backwards. I got to the top where it was to turn onto the path to go up to the train station.
Yeah.
The next train has come. The train that was half an hour after the one that was cancelled comes in. And I'm feeling myself, I'm not going to make this train. And then I stopped. Because if I did not stop at that moment, I was on the floor. I was collapsing on the floor. Because I literally... You get to that point where you think to yourself, you just lose focus on everything.
Yeah.
And I lost literally focus on everything. I was just thinking, I've got to fall on the floor here and collapse because I'm not doing this hill. I just stop. 2 minutes. 10 seconds, that's all I stopped for. Back up the hill to get to the train station. I walked on that platform, phone out, started recording. I'm there in the background. Getting my breath back. Like this.
Yeah.
Train's pulling out. Train is pulling out and I'm filming it. And all you'll probably hear in the background is me. Fuck me.
You're going to have to put some context into that.
Because
For the trains that video.
yeah, I will put some context in the video for that. Don't panic. Shut down the locomotive, so we're done. So yeah, literally, and now I'm still feeling it in my legs today, I think, because literally both my Achilles tendons are very sore. One's more sore than the other.
Yeah.
But would I have done that walk again? Well, yeah, I needed a drink. I needed a drink, and believe it or not, that was the closest to any train station there was on the way.
I know sometimes I look around if there's anything, and if like I've got time, I'll go for it.
Although, what I will say is the star of that whole trip was not any of those other stations. The star of that trip was Gilfach-Fagoed.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Oh my, that station is mad. That station is mad. That station is 52 foot long. So I would say the station is just as long as this room. This is Gilfach-Fagoed. You can't even fit a 153 on here. You cannot fit a 153 at that station. It is smaller than a 153.
I know this was interesting because I went to Invergowrie.
Oh, hello. We're done.
Yeah. So I went to Invergowrie,
Yeah.
and a 3-car 170 just fits the platform.
Yeah.
You can only like from one door.
Same with, when I'll show you the video afterwards because the video is on my phone. When the 153 pulled in, because I was on two 153s, I thought I was on 5% battery with the big phone. That's not going to do me for a vlog. 20% with the other. I can't do any more stations. I'm sorry, Caerphilly. I've got to leave you off. It pulled in, and the front door was right in the middle of the station. The rest of the 153s were halfway down towards Bargoed.
Yeah.
That station is absolutely insane. Anyway, next week, I don't know what we're doing next week. What are we doing next week?
Something.
Something. I think we're off to Germany again. I think it's Rhine-Ruhr next week. But yeah, that would make sense. I think it's the German stuff next week. Anyway, I'll stop rambling because last word needs to go to Sheldon.
He's busy at Hengoed.